You've got mail.
Do you remember the 90s?
Come on, Uncle Phil, this is the 90s, man.
Man, it's the 90s. It's hammer time. Come on.
It's the 90s, remember? Microchips, microwaves, faxes, airphones.
Ma, it's the 90s. You can call it what it is.
Yada, yada, yada.
I can be anything I want to be. It's the 90s.
What, are you nuts? This is the 90s. We're gonna sue you.
Wake up and smell the 90s.
All I gotta do, I walk through the arch thing, and then I can go back home? No. By walking through the archway, all your sins are forgiven. Then all we have to do is die. Die? I don't want to die. What, you'd rather hang around here for a few more years? No, we don't even know if we can die. All right, but what if we can, and then the arch thing doesn't work? What then, hell? If we cut off our wings and transubstantiate to complete human form, we become mortal.
Can you tell from that clip?
All right, so it's either one of two things. We're either talking about the very concise topic of religion in the 90s, or we're talking about Kevin Smith, director Kevin Smith.
No, there's a third option.
Are we talking about Matt Damon?
And
Ben Affleck.
Yes.
Insert ding.
Yep. So 2 weeks in a row, we are using Kevin Smith clips. However, no Kevin Smith as topic.
Okay.
Yet. So we are talking about Matt Damon and Ben Affleck. What do you know about these gentlemen?
Well, I know that they're Boston boys. They are proud Boston boys.
They sure are. Let's start with Matt Damon. He was born October 8th, 1970 in Cambridge, Massachusetts. He attended Harvard University as part of the class of 1992. Did not graduate. While there, he wrote his film treatment for Good Will Hunting, which is, of course, their most noteworthy thing from the 1990s. And we will talk about it extensively.
Write about what you know.
Exactly. And the reason why this episode is happening is because I was on the internet and somebody posted, "Oh my God, guys, did you know that Ben Affleck and Matt Damon wrote the screenplay for Good Will Hunting?"
Oh my God.
And I was like, okay, so it's time to educate the youths.
Yeah.
Because I think Matt Damon and Ben Affleck are pretty well known still. However, some people don't know that they both won Oscars in their early 20s.
They don't know the origin story.
They don't know so we are going to do our duty and share the origins of the two of them.
It's kind of a classic Hollywood narrative. It's like good guy, these like kids from small town Boston.
It's the best
done good
case.
From Harvard education.
Yeah.
Harvard education.
It's the best case scenario of making it big in Hollywood. So let's talk about what Matt Damon did prior to Good Will Hunting. They were both young actors. And Ben Affleck even more, actually, did like younger stuff, like teenage stuff. But Matt Damon made his film debut in 1988 in the film Mystic Pizza that you might remember from our Julia Roberts podcast.
Okay.
Yep.
I didn't know Mystic Pizza.
So they were childhood friends. There's like a whole backstory. They weren't the same age. They met at like age 8 and age 10 because their mothers were friends. And they had the same ideas and ambitions. And at one point, they shared a bank account.
Okay.
Which is a fun fact that I found out, to work towards their goals. So they would it's kind of like, married but not married people who have a mortgage together and they spend their own money, but they contribute. There's many instances through the years where they work together, and we will talk about those. In 1992, Matt Damon was in... I don't know. You're pointing at me like you know the answer to things.
Oh, no.
School Ties.
Yeah, I was gonna say School Ties because that was Ben as well was in that. So that was kind of this little melting pot for a whole bunch of like young male talent at the time. And
then in 1996, he was in Courage Under Fire.
Oh, Courage Under Fire.
So that was a Meg Ryan film, wasn't it?
Courage Under Fire was a Denzel Washington film. Meg
Ryan wasn't it? Yeah, she was the female lead in it. I could have sworn, and I hate when my memory deteriorates, so I had to check. He lost 40 pounds in 100 days in a very unhealthy way to portray the character that he portrayed.
What happened was a lot of the reviews that came out about that film didn't mention me. like, didn't even mention that it was in the movie.
Denzel and Meg Ryan is all I heard.
Yeah, right. I was so insulted that I had almost killed myself because I was on medication for a couple of years because of that. And
Because of
the way it looks. Yeah.
Did you? I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So then he had a cameo in the film Chasing Amy.
Look, fellas, the days of Butthead are over. All right, we're interested in doing 12 half-hour Blunt Man and Chronic cartoons. Snoochie booches, huh?
That's right, Kevin
Which
Smith.
is the Kevin Smith movie. And Kevin Smith has a lot to do with both Matt Damon and Ben Affleck. Neither of them appeared in Clerks, which was the original film. But they appeared in a lot of his other films.
Well, Ben Affleck was in Mallrats.
Yep.
He played the heavy in that.
Look, if you don't stop gawking at me and get the hell out of here, I'm going to kick your ass, okay?
1997, Matt was in The Rainmaker.
Really underrated Francis Ford Coppola film.
Yeah.
Based on a John Grisham novel.
Then, of course, the two of them co-wrote and starred in Good Will Hunting. What are your memories of Good Will Hunting? I assume you saw it. It was like the perfect time for us in our movie going time.
Yeah, loved it. Everyone loved it. Everyone who saw it loved it.
I remember seeing it with my dad in a theater and remarking on how much swearing was in it. There was a tremendous amount of the F word in Good Will Hunting, which I think I had seen it previous, and then I watched it with my dad, and I didn't notice it when he wasn't with me.
I remember when people at Miramax came to us and said, could you make it PG-13? There's no violence or sex to speak of. You know, it's just, and I said, what's making it rated R? And they said, the language. And I said, okay, well, so we could loop a couple lines. And they go, yeah, but you're only allowed, I think at the time you were allowed to say the F word 3 times. And I said, okay, well, how many are we off by? And they said, you go over by 145. So.
And of course, Robin Williams was in it, and he won his Oscar for that.
He won his Oscar for it.
Yep, finally. Man deserved an Oscar for sure.
This wasn't it was his time, though. He earned this one.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
an amazing performance.
This was 100%, and it's 100% worthy of going to see. We watched it fairly recently to show young people in our lives. Should we tell everybody the story of how Good Will Hunting helped us when we moved to Boston?
Sure.
Well, so it was 2007.
Yeah.
And there was no GPS. There was only MapQuest.
That's right. You had to print out your directions.
You had to print out your directions. We were living in Canada because we were about to get married, and you were looking for a job.
I was trying to procure a job so that
Yes.
once we were married in Canada, I would not be just living as an illegal immigrant in my in-laws' basement.
Exactly. So Dave traveled from Canada to Boston. They wouldn't fly him out, so he had to drive. And I got a phone call because there were cell phones. There just wasn't smartphones at the time. So he called me and he said, I'm on Mass Avenue. And
I was staring at Harvard University, at the gates of Harvard University.
And you said, I think I'm in a different state.
Yeah, pretty much. A country mouse myself. I had never been to a big metropolitan city, so.
And so I racked my brain trying to help him out because, of course, I've never been there either, and I had not done much traveling, but I had seen Good Will Hunting. And to me, Good Will Hunting was a, quote, Boston movie, but it also included Harvard University. So I tried to calm him down and said, no, I think you're still pretty close. Do what you can. And you did eventually find the hotel that they booked you for, and you did your interview, and you got the job. But you definitely got that first Boston job, possibly because of Good Will Hunting. So, yeah, the young men, they were, 23 and 25 at the time, won Best Original Screenplay for it, and Robin Williams won Best Supporting Actor.
And the Oscar goes to Ben Affleck and Matt Damon.
We're just really two young guys who were fortunate enough to be involved with a lot of great people whom it's coming upon us to, there's no way we're doing this in less than 20 seconds. And thank you so much, the city of Boston, and God, I know we're forgetting somebody. Whoever we forgot, we love you and we love you. Thank you so much.
And the rest is history. and they went on to do all kinds of really amazing work. And they probably would not have had the opportunity if they hadn't created this.
They created the opportunity for themselves.
Yeah. So Matt Damon started dating his co-star, Minnie Driver. Were you aware of that?
I was aware of that.
Were you aware that he effectively broke up with her on television?
Yes, I do remember that. That's awful. Insert clip here.
Yeah. You can't find it because it was an Oprah interview.
Oh, the Oprah. It's in the Oprah vault.
Well, he ended up marrying a woman named Luciana in 2005. Still married to her, 3 kids.
He done okay.
He done okay. So after Good Will Hunting, he was in Saving Private Ryan as
Private Ryan. He is the titular? Yeah. It's a running gag that I can't pronounce anything.
Titular.
Titular.
Yeah.
He is
He's
Mr. Ryan.
Yeah.
Mr. Private Ryan that they are searching for.
His character is the name of the movie.
Yeah, he doesn't even show up until they hold him till like the last third of the movie.
It doesn't make any sense, sir. Why? Why me? Why do I deserve to go? Why not any of these guys? They all fought just as hard as me.
Is that what they're supposed to tell your mother? When they send her another folded American flag?
Tell her that when you found me, I was here, and I was with the only brothers that I have left. And there's no way I was going to desert them.
He got to work with Steven Spielberg, and I'm sure that was a fantastic opportunity for someone who's, at this point, 28?
Oh, yeah.
So that was good for him. In 1998, he got a starring role in Rounders. And then in 1999, the second last film that he made in the 90s, it was Dogma. What do you remember about Dogma?
Dogma was the studio picture from Kevin Smith. He had done a lot of independent stuff. He did Mallrats, and Mallrats technically was a studio picture, but it was still pretty small, and it failed miserably. Mm-hmm. So after he went back and did Chasing Amy, it's a cult movie, but he did Chasing Amy, and then they gave him the clout to be able to do Dogma, which was like one of his dream projects about taking down, satirizing the Catholic Church.
So there was some controversy to that because, religion. Alanis Morissette played God.
Alanis Morissette played God. There was all types of blasphemy. Come on there. Buddy Christ. Do you remember Buddy Christ?
Kind of.
George Carlin created Buddy Christ, which was the thumbs up Jesus.
Christ didn't come to earth to give us the willies. He came to help us out. He was a booster. And it's with that take on our Lord in mind that we've come up with a new, more inspiring sigil. I give you the Buddy Christ. But look at it, doesn't it pop?
Why isn't Dogma available streaming anywhere?
It just became available, but for the longest time, because of the whole Harvey Weinstein Miramax thing, because Miramax released the movie, it was in some type of rights limbo because of all the financing that they had. And after a certain amount of time, the film came back to the creator, the rights of the film. So after I think it was 25 years, it came back to Kevin Smith, who was the producer and creator of the project. So now he owns the rights to Dogma, and he got it back and he bought it. So now he's self-distributing the film. He had a re-release of it in theaters.
Oh, really?
An anniversary re-release, and you can get it on Blu-ray now.
Nice.
And there's even a sequel in the works.
Oh, really?
Yep.
That's weird. Dogma 2.
Oh, he's been milking that entire Askew-averse. Like, there's Clerks 2, 3, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, Come Again, whatever puns and innuendos you can do. That was them doing a solid for Kevin Smith, not only because he was a friend and just always wanted to put them in the films. He produced and got Harvey Weinstein and producers involved in making Good Will Hunting.
Mm-hmm. So the last film that he made in the 1990s was The Talented Mr. Ripley as the titular character, Tom Ripley.
It's an amazing film directed by Anthony Minghella.
Yeah, a co-starring Jude Law, Gwyneth Paltrow, and Cate Blanchett before any of them were really
and Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Oh my God,
Rest
Philip
in
Seymour
peace.
Hoffman. This is a film that has been forgotten, and it's a shame.
Yeah. Is it something that's like in limbo as well for
Not
release?
really. Not really. I think
I feel like I've seen it on Criterion at least.
Yeah, it just is a film that fell out of fashion, I think.
Yeah. Well, maybe we
At
can
the time,
encourage the
people
youth
appreciated
to watch
it.
it.
Yeah.
I did see it in a theater.
It's a messed up movie,
but I
too.
haven't seen it lately. So now we're going to actually let's give a little bit of an in-depth conversation about Project Greenlight.
Project Greenlight became the largest screenplay competition in film history. Over 10,000 contestants from all across America entered, hoping for a chance to direct a feature film based on their script.
The winner gets $1 million to make their movie.
And Miramax has guaranteed the $1 million, has guaranteed to distribute the movie. So basically, Miramax is greenlighting a movie. They just don't know which movie yet. They're going to go through the entire process until there's one left.
This is new and completely unique, and it's never been done before, and it may be a grand catastrophe and a terrible failure. That's part of what's kind of exciting about it.
I think there was 3 seasons of it, and they changed 3 or 4 seasons, and they changed format. The first year it was writer-director, and then they realized that writers aren't necessarily good directors, and directors aren't necessarily good writers. So then I think the second year they split it. So there'd be one writer and one director?
I think so. What was and then they ended up going genre.
Yes.
And they ended up doing horror films. Mm-hmm. It never really worked,
yeah.
but it really made great television.
It made better television than film.
Yeah.
None of I think 3 or 4 films got made, and none of them were particularly successful. They had very small runs, very minimal runs, and almost made no money back.
I think it's really important, though, because it really does allow people to sympathize about the fact of like how difficult it is to truly make a movie, and how the best of intentions, no matter how talented you are, you can't make your day, you don't have enough money, someone's sick. It's a miracle anything ever gets made.
Everything needs to line up perfectly to first get it made, and second be good, and third be successful. Good Will Hunting was like a miracle of existence. Like so many things had to align. And then Gus Van Sant, the director, he's a fantastic director.
It's a huge reason for that. He was coming off a Drugstore Cowboy. Mm-hmm. What's that great Nicole Kidman movie? Oh my God, where she plays the murderous weather woman.
Oh, To Die For.
To Die For. He was the perfect match for that.
I love To Die For.
I know, To Die For.
All right, so now we're going to go through these kind of quickly because now we're just contextualizing what he's done since.
Okay.
Like a lot of the actors that we've talked about on this podcast, the 90s was only one part of their career, and they have worked the last 25 years pretty consistently, and he's done some really good things. So I'm going to tell you a name, and you're going to tell me first impressions.
Okay.
2000, The Legend of Beggar Vance. You can be critical.
I can be critical.
But nice.
Critical but nice. It is the film that basically personifies the magical Negro trope.
Yeah, agreed. 2001, Ocean's 11.
Great. Soderbergh's best film, most popular film, and he created his little ensemble too. He brought in Ben's brother and working with Soderbergh, which he'll work with again.
2002, The Bourne Identity.
I was going to say the Bourne Identity. That's his franchise.
Yeah. So during the early 2000s, between the Ocean's films and the Bourne films, he was in 2 very, very successful franchises, and that was like his 30s.
How many sequels for Bourne?
2?
4.
Oh, all of them with Ben?
He had
Matt?
No, he had Matt's. All of them with Matt.
Oh,
because they made 5 movies.
Okay.
They made a spin-off. They made the first 3, then they made a spin-off, and then he came back.
Okay. I guess we'll get there.
Yeah.
2003, I bet you'll remember this one fondly. Stuck on You?
Yes, Farrelly brothers.
Yeah, and Greg Kinnear.
They are conjoined twins.
Yep, because the Farrelly brothers make weird stuff. 2004, The Bourne Supremacy.
Mm-hmm.
2004 again, Ocean's 12. So 2004, he made both of his signature 2000s films. Then we hit Syriana. Then we hit The Departed. 2007, Ocean's 13.
I mean,
did you
what's
see
more
all
to
of
say?
them? I think I've only seen the first one.
I stopped at 12. I didn't really like 12 that much. I'm
I think
an
I only
original
saw
guy.
11. Yeah, 2007. So in 2007, he did Ocean's 13 and The Bourne Ultimatum.
Mm-hmm.
So that was another year. That was
I
crazy.
worked with Paul Greengrass on that.
2009, The Informant.
The Informant is him coming back to Soderbergh, and it's a comedy.
Yeah. Yeah, he's decent at comedy. He doesn't usually do a lot of comedies, but he's pretty good at them.
No, I think he's just self-serious enough that it's funny.
In 2009, Invictus.
Yeah, that is a Clint Eastwood movie.
Did you see it?
I did see Invictus. It's about Nelson Mandela and soccer.
He got an Oscar nomination for supporting actor.
It's an all right movie.
Yeah. 2010, 2010, Green Zone.
Green Zone, that is his after he got done with Bourne, he basically made another Bourne movie, just didn't call it Bourne, with Peter Greengrass. A lot of green in that sentence.
Yeah. I'm glad you remember these things because I really don't remember the co-stars or the directors or anything like that. So 2010 to 2011, he was in 4 episodes of
30 Rock.
That is right.
He was one of the boyfriends, one of the celebrity boyfriends.
One of the celebrity boyfriends, which was a trope on 30 Rock.
He was an airline pilot.
Yep.
I'm having the worst flight of my career. We got wind shear, lightning, severe turbulence. Lizzie, if something were to happen, I want you to know that I need you to go to Raleigh, to my apartment, and just clear out all the porn before my mom gets there.
Contagion, 2011.
Soderbergh again.
Yeah, did you see it?
I did.
Yeah.
I watched it during the pandemic because I'm a masochist.
Did you have time during the pandemic to do stuff like that?
Tons of time. All the time in the world to watch a film that chronicles how many times you inadvertently touch your face during the day.
Oh, great. That is a weird choice you made. All right. So this is one that I know that we watched, or that you've seen because we watched it together. 2013 TV movie.
Oh, this is the Liberace movie.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Behind
this
the
movie,
Candelabra.
Steven Soderbergh again.
Oh, was it him?
I want
I
to
don't
watch this
remember
when
that.
we are done. I want to watch it right now.
I want to watch Dogma, but okay.
Oh my Lord.
2014 Interstellar.
Interstellar, he has a very small role in that, but that starts his collaboration with Christopher Nolan.
Oh, sweet. 2015 The Martian.
Ridley Scott, I believe he got nominated for an Oscar for this one.
And he won a Golden Globe.
Yeah.
Yep.
Have you seen The Martian?
I have not.
It's about a guy who gets stuck on Mars and there's nothing he can do, so he has to just like start creating food and everything, and he's pooping in pots and planting tomatoes or potatoes. That's a scene in this movie.
Maybe,
it's a survivalist movie.
Maybe I'll watch it. He
It's pretty
has.
good.
He really has worked with some phenomenal directors over the years.
I just remember Kristen Wiig is in that film, and she plays
really?
a NASA scientist.
Nice. 2016, he produced Manchester by the Sea, which is a semi-Boston movie. It's a Massachusetts film.
Yeah, it's Ben Affleck's brother won the Oscar for that.
Is that what he won the Oscar for?
It is
I thought it was
Manchester
more
by the
recent.
Sea. Don't. You got kids, don't watch it. If you are having a bad day, don't watch it. Basically, like, don't do it to yourself.
But if you're satisfied with your life and you're looking for something sad, watch Manchester by the Sea.
Yeah, you got to be real satisfied with your life there. It is a downer movie, but it is a great movie.
Yeah. It got an Oscar nomination for Best Picture.
It did.
Yeah. 2016, Jason Bourne. Is that the spinoff that you were talking about?
That's not the spinoff. That's he left the franchise for like probably 5 or 6 years, and then they came back and
Did somebody else
they
play
made another
Bourne
one. No, Jeremy Renner was a character in the other movies.
Okay.
And then they spun off something with him, kind of like a Mission Impossible thing, and people were like, no, thank you.
Okay. So here is, let's say, an anomaly. 2017, a fantastic director, but a film I've never been able to sit through.
Okay.
You don't know? Downsizing?
Downsizing.
Isn't that Alexander Payne?
Yeah.
See, you even forgot about it.
No, it's not a great movie. It's
No.
not as bad as people give it. But
Well, I mean, I've
give it crap for.
I've tried to watch it, and I've been unsuccessful. That's all.
Yeah, there were a lot of people that were unsuccessful in entering the movie theater for that one.
Yes. All right. 2023 Oscar Best Picture. Did it win? You've seen it on one of your mandates.
I'm giving a weird face. I'm gonna know it immediately.
Related to Barbie.
Related to Barbie.
No, because it opened the same weekend as Barbie.
Oh, Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer.
Yeah, Oppenheimer. Yep.
Yep, you saw it.
Again, Christopher Nolan.
2023, a film called Air, which I've never heard of. Have you?
Yeah, I've seen it. That's actually one that they produced themselves. I think they might have even wrote it, or one of them wrote, but it's him and Ben Affleck.
Affleck directed it,
and they both starred in it. And it's about the creation of the collaboration of
Nike,
of the Michael Jordan Air Jordan sneaker collaboration.
Yeah,
and like all the business behind getting him on board.
Yeah,
it's really fascinating, actually.
It was also produced by their production company, Artists Equity.
I believe it was produced for Amazon. They've been doing a lot. They have exclusive deals with Netflix and Amazon and Apple. They've been doing a lot of stuff where they're not going to theaters because they're making mid-budget movies and they're getting
they don't need to.
but they get tons of control because they don't cost a lot.
Right.
So that's the payoff. And honestly, more people see it day one on a streaming platform than probably go out to the movie theaters.
Speaking of cost a lot, he is in current film.
Oh, yeah. Well, right now, we're 1 week into The Odyssey.
That's right.
Which is one of the most expensive, crazy, bombastic movies, apparently, that anyone's ever made. And he leads in it. He plays one of the most, titular?
Titular.
Yeah, titular. Yeah. There's a hard edit point right there.
All right, I'm going to play a clip that I think you will enjoy.
Okay.
David Krumholtz, his show is called Numbers, Friday nights at 10 on CBS. Sincere apologies to Matt Damon. We ran out of time for him tonight. We'll get him on the air again soon. Apologies to Matt Damon. We ran out of time. Matt Damon, apologies. We ran out of time. Matt Damon, apologies. We ran out of time. Apologies to Matt Damon. We ran out of time. Apologies to Matt Damon. We ran out of time.
Yeah, that's Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah.
And Jimmy Kimmel has a long-standing running gag of just giving Matt Damon no time in the day.
Do you know how that originated?
I don't. I don't know the origin.
So apparently he had like a notoriously terrible episode with just people that nobody was interested in. And so it's known as like one of the worst produced Jimmy Kimmel Live. Jimmy Kimmel episodes. And so at the end, to make a joke of it, he said, "I'm sorry, Matt Damon," because Matt Damon's a huge star for all of the late 90s, 2000s, 2010s. And so that's how that started. And then he started I don't know if he did it every episode. I think he did it like almost every episode.
He did it at the Oscars. It became a gag at the Oscars too.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. And here is another thing that is quite funny as well.
I'm Matt Damon.
She's Matt Damon.
I'm sorry, but it's true. I'm Matt Damon.
She's Matt Damon.
I'm not imagining it's you. I'm Matt Damon.
On the bed, on the floor, on a towel by the door, in the tub, in the car, up against the mini bar.
I'm Matt Damon.
She's Matt Damon.
While you're drinking Diet Snapples.
You can listen to that at your leisure.
Now,
it's pretty easily available. Sarah Silverman.
Yeah, Sarah Silverman.
Who was a former girlfriend of Jimmy Kimmel.
I'm also going to put in a clip right here of, you remember Team America World Police?
Yeah.
There's a running gag in that where Matt Damon plays himself.
Yeah.
And the puppet is, let's say, touched.
Matt Damon. Matt Damon. Matt Damon. Matt Damon.
Considering his relationship and his mental health, it seems, how he's dealt with fame, I think it's an interesting contrast to Ben Affleck.
All right, so let's move on to Ben Affleck. Now, I don't know if who's pronouncing it correctly. You say Affleck.
Affleck.
No, you say Affleck.
Affleck.
And I say Affleck.
Okay.
So,
you know what?
There's
You
a
get
vote in the bottom of this
I say
episode,
it's
I
the
guess.
best of both worlds.
So he was born August 15th, 1972. So he's the younger of the two in Berkeley, California.
California. Whoa, okay.
Yep. And he moved to Massachusetts when he was 3.
That counts as...
It does. And I feel like Ben Affleck leaned into his Boston identity a little bit more than Matt Damon did. Matt Damon certainly didn't poo-poo it or throw it away. But I think Ben Affleck was more into it.
I think his recent run of Dunkin' commercials would definitely...
Yes.
Matt Damon seems like he's kind of pretty laid back. Ben Affleck has something to prove.
He seems a little high strung.
Yeah, he's a little try hard. He wants to be loved, and I think part of it is too is that Ben Affleck, God bless him, if you had to choose the two, Ben Affleck is not really the greatest actor. He's okay. He's okay.
Yeah.
Whereas Matt Damon tended to be pretty good right from the bat.
Gate,
like he had a brooding quality to him, like a seriousness.
Well, I think Ben Affleck came from like a broken family, and like his stepdad was an alcoholic, and then he became an alcoholic. And so alcohol is a pretty significant part of his adult life. But this is something that is not a part of his adult life.
Hello?
Hi, is this Burger King?
Yeah, this is Burger King.
Would you deliver a chef salad?
For you? Absolutely.
When hunger calls, there's only one way to have it your way.
Jeff? Dad?
Because at Burger King, when you want to give people what they want, sometimes, be right home, you've got to break the rules.
Hey, we all had to eat.
Yeah.
Literally.
That was one of his early teenage commercials. He played kind of a stud in a car.
So you mentioned stud here. So Matt Damon, Ben Affleck. Who's the hottie?
Matt.
Matt. Okay, Team Matt.
Oh, yeah, I'm Team Matt.
Okay, I think I'm Team Matt as well, but I think that if you were going for the commercial appeal, like if he's going into a casting, I think especially a young Ben Affleck, I'm not surprised he started off doing commercials.
Yeah. I think Ben, from what I was reading, was like, I'm so tired of playing bullying roles, because his early 20s, he played a bunch of just assholes. So let's start there. So 1986, he did After School Special. Then 1989, he did Field of Dreams as an extra with Matt Damon. 1992, School Ties, which was pretty significant, right?
It's a pretty mean film. It's a film that's about like boys in an all boys institution, like kind of eating each other alive, like hazing each other.
Then in 1993, I'm sure this is a film that you've seen because it's quintessential to indie films in the 90s, Dazed and Confused.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say he's part of the paddle crew. He's part of the team. Do you remember Dazed and Confused?
Never saw it, which I know is an embarrassment.
Oh!
I was 15. I'm sorry.
No, Dazed and Confused. It's just one.
I only know it from the Matthew McConaughey clip.
That's what I love about these high school girls, man. I get older, they stay the same age.
Let's see, 1995 Glory Days.
Glory Days.
I'm unfamiliar with that one.
Yeah, I've seen it, and I couldn't tell you anything about it.
All right.
Yeah.
So 1995, he started his Kevin Smith relationship.
Yeah, with Chasing Amy. Oh, no. Mallrats.
Mallrats, yeah.
Mallrats, yes. Oh, my God. But to talk about the bullying role, there'll be a clip in here.
I got two things to tell you. All right? One, I don't like you. You see you every week in this mall. I don't like shiftless layabouts. You're one of these fucking loser mall rat kids. You don't come down here to work or shop. You hang out all day. Act like you fucking live here. Well, I have no respect for people with no shopping agenda.
So besides Clerks, he's been in every View Askewniverse film. Have you seen them all? Probably, right?
I haven't seen all of them. I haven't seen the most recent ones.
Yeah.
I couldn't bring
You've
myself.
seen the
I couldn't bring
OGs of
myself
all
to.
of them.
I've seen all.
Actually,
I've seen
I
all
have
of them.
too, I think.
I don't even think I've seen Clerks 3. I'm a bad nerd. I should at least finish the trilogy.
Yeah, I think I've seen Clerks 2.
Yeah, Clerks 2 is good.
Yeah. See these films, I think like we were talking about in our last episode, I've seen all of these films once. And so I don't remember them because it was literally 25, 30 years ago. Yeah. I'm willing to watch pretty much all of them over again. I just haven't.
A lot of these.
I've been busy.
Do you remember anything about Chasing Amy though?
Yeah, Joey Lauren Adams was the girl, and wasn't she like lesbian or bisexual or something?
She was bisexual.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then it's just him trying to understand that to the point where him and the other co-star, his best friend Jason Lee, also from Mallrats, end up proposing to have a threesome to be able to get over their gay phobia.
Oh, okay.
Or their gay panic.
I didn't remember that, but that sounds correct. So that was Chasing Amy. And then, of course, in 1997, we get to Good Will Hunting. So he was a co-writer, but he was not the originator. And he had the secondary role in terms of performance. Matt Damon was definitely the star. He was the co-star. But I think he benefited greatly from the association and from
Oh, absolutely. I mean,
critical response.
I wouldn't even say that like co-star. I mean, Robin Williams is a co-star, Minnie Driver's a co-star. He's just like his best friend in the film. He has that monologue.
But every day I come by your house and I pick you up. And we go out, we have a few drinks and a few laughs, and it's great. You know what the best part of my day is? For about 10 seconds from when I pull up to the curb and when I get to your door. Because I think maybe I'll get up there and I'll knock on the door and you won't be there.
It is the one film screenplay that I own. So I don't know if you have any, but it might be the only screenplay that is in our home. We have plays, but so that was for a film class that I did. So that movie was so well received in 1997 that it was used as like textbook material by like 2000.
Well, now you're talking about textbook as for screenplays.
Yeah, for my screenwriting class.
Another thing is that there are people who are psychologists or psychiatrists
Really?
that also use that film and they show it in their classes and they use the screenplay as apparently all of the therapy and the sessions that go on in that and the kind of not manipulation, but the way that he the treatment is something that they say is very authentic.
It's amazing that these two young men didn't burn out like right away. Like it didn't go to their head, or that they made things past that were as consequential as that.
I think that definitely Matt, I think, took fame a little better than Ben.
Right.
Ben definitely got caught up in all of the hype. And I mean, if you move on to the filmography, because right after Chasing Amy and Dogma, he really does skyrocket.
Yeah. So right after Good Will Hunting, where he wins an Oscar, 1998, one of the dueling asteroid films.
Armageddon. Michael Bay's Armageddon.
That's right. I definitely saw this in a theater.
Did you see it with your father?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I saw Good Will Hunting with my dad.
Oh, that's
I didn't see very many films with my dad. He didn't. He liked movies. He didn't like paying for movies.
So what are your thoughts on Armageddon?
I mean, I've only seen it the one time.
Yeah. Anything involving Ben Affleck in the movie? He has a very memeable scene or very memorable scene.
Yeah, I know that tell us about it.
Yeah, the scene. Well, before he goes off on a suicide mission to blow up the asteroid because he's one of the greatest oil drillers of all time and they're going to save the human race.
Yep.
His girlfriend and him have a moment where he takes animal crackers.
Oh, on her stomach,
On
right?
her stomach,
Yeah.
yes.
I really don't think that the animal cracker qualifies as a cracker.
Why?
Well, because it's sweet, which to me suggests cookie, and, you know, maybe putting cheese on something is sort of the defining characteristic of what makes a cracker a cracker.
Baby, you have such sweet pillow talk.
And isn't the music that's playing under it her dad's music?
Yes.
Isn't it Aerosmith?
It's Aerosmith that's playing underneath it.
So Armageddon was pretty successful.
It is very successful, yeah.
Also very successful that year, Shakespeare in Love.
That's right.
Yeah, he was in that. He was not the star of it, but he was a secondary character.
What is the play and what is my part?
One moment, sir.
Who are you?
I'm the money.
Then you may remain, so long as you remain silent. Pay attention. You will see how genius creates a legend.
Thank you, sir.
You can't get away from these guys without pointing out to the fact of the whole Miramax connection.
Yes, they were highly indebted to Harvey Weinstein for their success.
This was part of that make good in that he would call up Ben from time to time. I don't think he was originally cast in the film. And I believe that they pulled in a favor and said, we need you in this movie.
I see. He started dating co-star.
Gwyneth Paltrow.
That's right. They dated for a few years on and off. She dated a lot of people. There might one day be an episode of people Gwyneth Paltrow dated in the 90s.
Before she became the Goop, the Goop Queen,
the Goop
she
Queen.
had quite the dating list.
She really, really did. 1999, 200 Cigarettes.
200 Cigarettes. I mean, very indie movie.
Very indie
Yeah.
movie. I did see it. I don't remember much about it.
Yeah, it's fine.
1999, Forces of Nature with Sandra Bullock. It was like a romantic comedy. I actually have seen it more than once. I enjoyed it. 1999, of course, Dogma.
Dogma, yeah.
Yep.
Which they have they use a very small role.
So that's the 90s.
Okay.
He actually did more than Matt Damon did during the 90s because I think he started a little bit younger. So we're gonna try and go through the next 25 years fairly quickly.
Okay.
But he's
Same thing. This is rapid fire.
We're gonna try.
Okay.
2000 Reindeer Games.
Reindeer Games. Frankenheimer. One of
Okay.
Frankenheimer's last films.
Mhm.
Notoriously a flop. I don't
Mhm.
think that bad.
Mhm.
Charlize is in
I
that.
feel like I saw it, but
I think a lot of people have seen it.
didn't-
It's a very forgettable film,
Yeah,
but it's kind of
but I forgot about
interesting. It's not bad.
2000 Bounce with Gwyneth Paltrow.
Okay.
So another film with his then girlfriend.
Now, can I ask, in all of this, one of his most famous relationships was with Jennifer Lopez.
We're getting there very, very soon.
Oh, I thought it was earlier in the 90s.
No,
My bad.
no. 2001, speaking of girlfriend, Pearl Harbor, where he met his first wife, Jennifer Garner.
Jennifer Gardner's in Pearl Harbor.
Yes.
Okay, well, that's his other team up with Michael Bay.
She's the ingenue. She was married, and he was in the relationship with Gwyneth Paltrow, I believe, when they met in 2001. 2001, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
Does it say who's fucking playing us in the movie?
No, but it's Miramax, so I'm sure it'll be Ben Affleck and Matt Damon. You know, they put them in a bunch of movies.
Who?
You know, those kids from Good Will Hunting?
You mean that fucking movie with Mork from Ork in it?
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan either. But Affleck was the bomb in Phantoms.
2002, The Sum of All Fears.
Oh, that was him playing Jack Ryan.
Now, was that the same one that Alec Baldwin played?
It is, and the same one Harrison Ford played.
There we go. It all comes
So did John
together.
Krasinski.
If you listen to all of our podcasts, it's like the universe of the 90s just like folds in on itself. 2003, Daredevil
Oh,
with Jennifer Garner.
yeah. I saw this a couple times because I saw it and I hated it. And it's
wanted to
not
see it
good,
again.
and I wanted to see it again because I thought it couldn't be that bad because I love the Daredevil character. And guess what, kids? It stinks.
Nice. However, they both split from their partners and got together. So their 3 children exist because of Daredevil.
There is an amazing meet cute in the film Daredevil
Oh, really?
where both of their characters, she is a ninja assassin and he is the man without fear, a blind superhero. And they fight each other on a seesaw while giving sexy quips to each other.
Nice.
It's not good.
So does every guy have to go through all this just to find out your name?
Try asking for my number.
So, just for reference, they were married from 2005 till 2013.
They had kids,
They
right?
had 3 kids,
Yeah.
two daughters and a son. Oh, you know what? You were right that he started dating J-Lo before Jennifer Lopez.
That's
Or
right.
before Jennifer Lawrence. Or no, before Jennifer Garner.
Do you know how I know this?
There's so many Jennifers in Hollywood. What?
You know how I know this? Because there's a great Kevin Smith story that when Ben and Jennifer Lopez, they were engaged, I believe.
Yes.
They were engaged, very famously engaged. And Kevin Smith, as a engagement present, got them a custom-made video game, a fighting video game starring Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck.
Jen Saves Ben. The video game featuring super couple Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck was a gift from Kevin Smith, the director of their latest movie, Jersey Girl. Even Ben's old friend Matt Damon is in the mix as an evil robot.
So 2003 is a questionable year for Ben Affleck because he met Jennifer Garner and he met Jennifer Lopez.
That can't be confusing.
Yeah. Around then was the time when the very, very famous term Benifer originated.
Oh, that's
when you smash 2 names together. And it's been done countless times since, but this is the OG mashing 2 celebrities' names together. So we're going to try and go a little bit faster here because that was just really confusing. 2004, Jersey Girl, also with Jennifer Lopez.
And Kevin Smith.
That's right. That's right. I forgot about that.
They kill her in the first 10 minutes of the film. She dies in childbirth.
That's right.
And then they break up.
Very good. 2004, Surviving Christmas.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Off your radar?
Yeah.
2006, Clerks 2.
Okay, yeah, I'm sure
Yeah, he was there.
he was there.
2006, Hollywoodland.
Oh, that's when he plays the guy who played Superman, George Reeves, about the mysterious murder of the first person who played Superman.
He played both Superman and Batman.
That is correct. Yeah.
We're not there yet, though. 2007, wrote Gone, Baby Gone, also directed it.
Yeah, it's one of the first. That was like one of the first things we saw when we moved here.
That's
we saw that, and we were like, "That's where we live now."
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to say too, we miss Geely.
Oh, yeah. I guess I just didn't say the name. 2003, Jiggly, whatever. And that's where he met Jennifer Lopez.
Because man, that was
a terrible film.
That was box office poison. That was when both of them, particularly like Ben Affleck from that film, kind of got a little stink on him.
Yeah, I have actually seen it because a friend of mine and I were watching all of the terrible pop star movies at the time, and that was included. So we saw like From Justin to Kelly. We watched that. We watched Crossroads, the Britney Spears movie.
You watch Burlesque?
I don't think we did.
It might have been a little early for that.
Yeah, but we watched like a handful of those, and Geely was definitely a part of that. I've never been a huge fan of Jennifer Lopez. I used to read magazines incessantly, like Premiere Magazine specifically, and I think it was that, where she was young and hot, and it was right after Selena, probably right around the time of Out of Sight. The interviewer asked her about other actresses of her sort of generation, and she just shit all over them. And it was a real turnoff that she was just negative about all of the young women who were coming up in Hollywood at the same time as her. So
no, it's disappointing because she didn't live up to the potential that people were willing to give her.
No, I mean the other young women. So this is like Gwyneth Paltrow, Winona Ryder, those sorts of actresses. They went on to do like some won Oscars. You know, others did really interesting roles, and Jennifer Lopez kind of didn't. Anyway, we're gonna get back to Jennifer Lopez later.
Yeah.
2009, Extract.
He's an Extract. I did not know that. Mike Judge, the guy who did Office Space, that was his film. That's good.
2010, The Town,
Oh,
which he wrote and directed.
Yep.
That's kind of a Boston-y movie too,
It's
right?
absolutely a Boston-y movie. They shot it in the North End. It's a whole bank robbery scene in the North End.
So he definitely is much more into the Boston thing. Then 2012, probably one of his most successful films because it won Best Picture.
Oh, Argo.
Yep. I forget that he did that.
Argo,
but
fuck
it was,
yourself.
What does that mean?
That's the thing from the film. That's what they say. That's like the catchphrase of the movie.
Right, well, what does Argo mean?
I don't know.
You don't know?
It means Argo, fuck yourself.
I remember liking the film and being like, oh, I could rewatch that, but I haven't.
I remember you being in the theater with Argo and you like had the closest thing to a panic attack in a movie. Not like an actual panic attack, but like I was
so nervous.
It takes a lot for you to be like affected by a movie. And I remember you were just like, I'm like really upset right now because this is like really like I'm really tense.
Yeah. We should watch that. 2014, Gone Girl.
Oh, might I just say too,
Yes.
he got snubbed for Best Actor on that. Or
Did he?
Best Director.
Best Director.
Best Director. He
I
didn't
mean,
even get he didn't even get nominated
He's
though.
in good company, neither did Barbara Streisand.
Yeah. So
So
that's the trivia question, the Oscar trivia question. Best
Exactly.
Picture didn't get
Yeah.
nominated as director.
yeah, I'm pretty sure Steven Spielberg's been through that too.
Yes.
2014, Gone Girl, which is another Boston-y movie, right?
Which he wrote and directed.
2016, Batman.
Oh, wait,
versus-
no, I am completely, guys. It's not a Boston movie.
Is it not?
No, Gone Girl was the one that is
Gone Baby Gone is the Boston
confusion. A lot of Gone stuff.
So 2016, Batman and Superman as
Oh, as Batman.
Yep.
I'm
Not
Batman.
Superman,
Not,
which he played in
not
Hollywood
Superman,
Land.
exactly, yeah.
I don't know why I'd be confused by any of this.
He played those movies are trash.
Yeah.
I think he makes a great Batman.
Nice. He was also in Suicide Squad as Batman.
Yeah. He was
He's in
Batman
Justice
and whenever
League
whenever
as
he
Batman.
showed up in any other of the movies, yeah.
Yep. He also did The Last Duel.
Now The Last Duel is really cool. It's Ridley Scott.
Yeah, but he wrote it with Matt Damon.
Yes.
Yep. So another collab with Mr. Damon. 2022, Clerks 3. 2023, Air, which we talked about.
Yeah.
And also in 2023, The Flash. Do you have comments about The Flash?
No, I mean all those films are junk. But
Yeah.
no, he shows up in the last 2 minutes.
Oh, does he? Yeah. was like, I've heard of it.
Actually, I'll take that back. I'm confused again. He actually plays himself as Batman in that movie in the beginning.
Oh, does he?
He actually has quite a role in the beginning. The cameo at the very end is they change time around, and guess who the new Batman is who makes a cameo for 30 seconds at the end of the movie? George Clooney.
Oh, I was going to say Michael Keaton. That's cool, though.
Michael Keaton is in the movie as his Batman. There's 3 Batmans in that movie.
Oh, my God. Okay. I'm not going to see any of those because they're all so
Garbage?
confusing to me. No, let's call it confusing. So, yes, apparently 2005 to 2018, married Jennifer Garner. They divorced. She's always been supportive. Apparently, they've been good co-parents together, and she's probably nicer to him than he deserves. He never did marry Jennifer Lopez prior to marrying Jennifer Garner, but he did in 2022.
And it was pretty spontaneous, right? It came out of nowhere.
I have no idea if it was spontaneous, but they managed to rekindle their romance,
Yeah.
and they married for a couple years. They divorced in 2025.
You know what? It was spontaneous because how dare they not tell us the second they get back together and make a pronouncement?
I know.
Screw their privacy.
Totally.
We own them.
Yep.
They are our puppets. Dance.
Exactly. The original relationship was very, very highly covered by the tabloids because that was like the tabloid period, the late 90s, the early 2000s. And she kind of spoofed it in one of her music videos that he appears in. I don't know. I think it's Love Don't Cost a Thing, maybe.
Oh, yes.
And they have like fake paparazzi video of them canoodling.
She even shows up in one of the Dunkin' ads that he does,
Recently,
the Super Bowl
yeah.
ads.
Yeah. So recently, was Matt Damon in those? Or was it just Ben?
I don't know.
Find the
Maybe.
clip and figure it out.
All right.
He's here.
Affleck on the track.
What up, Bronx? For your consideration, here comes the Boston Massacre. The Dunk Kings. Dunk Kings.
Don't go away. My heart. Why you dunking me, girl? Why you dunking me?
Dunk Kings.
My heart.
How do you like them donuts? I'm so sorry.
You had to see it, but I forgive you.
But that was pretty recent, and it's pretty funny. It's holding on to the Boston identity. So that's basically what I have on Matt and Ben. However, here is one extra little fun fact that you may or may not know. I feel like I had heard about this, but it's still a pretty novel story. In 2002, a play was written by Mindy Kaling and Brenda Withers called Matt and Ben. And it starred these two women playing Matt and Ben about the two of them writing the script for Good Will Hunting.
We are going to be so rich.
We're going to be so famous.
Totally famous.
I'm going to meet Steven Spielberg.
Yeah, you are.
I'm going to meet Scorsese.
True that. I'm going to meet Daisy Fuentes.
Daisy Fuentes?
Yeah, I like Latin women.
So it premiered at the New York Fringe Festival.
Yeah.
And it did help launch Kaling's career because The Office creator Greg Daniels saw the play. So it's on YouTube. I can't recommend it. I did not sit down and watch it, but maybe it's good. I bet it's funny.
Yeah, no, I mean, she's really funny.
Yeah, but she would have been really, really young when she wrote this. But as a calling card, good for her. So now what are we going to do? Top 3? Top 5?
I guess let's do top 3.
Top 3. Any films, any time period,
Any person.
Either actor.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
You go first.
I'm going to go with the talented Mr. Ripley.
Yeah.
I know I already sung its praises earlier in the episode.
I mean, so it's
here.
a bit of a spoiler, yes. Yeah.
Matt Damon, to me, I think plays confident really well, even though he can be vulnerable.
Yeah.
And in this film, he does both of those things excessively well, and it's both like charming 1 second and then frightening the next, and I think it's a wonderful showcase for his acting.
Mm-hmm. It is definitely a film I would happily watch again. As I'm really terrible at remembering anything about the films, I remember that I've seen films, and I sometimes remember cast and actors, but I don't necessarily remember the plots. I remember the feeling, leaving the theater or stopping the DVD player, but I remember enjoying The Departed, and I would watch it again.
I'm having a hard time finding a Ben Affleck that I could recommend.
Is there nothing that's Kevin Smith that you would say is like above the rest?
I have a recommendation. I have a great recommendation. find the DVD, the original DVD pressing of Mallrats. I believe they might have even taken this feature and put it on the new Blu-rays.
Audio commentary.
It's an audio commentary that is a picture-in-picture, so you can watch them doing it.
Oh, yeah?
And it's with Ben Affleck in there talking about it. He's not in a lot of the film, and the entire film is just them all shitting on Ben Affleck and Ben Affleck about his acting. It's one thing to hear it in a commentary, to watch him squirm in the seat.
Yeah.
It's really great. So the commentary special feature, picture-in-picture for Mallrats.
Okay. My next choice is going to be Shakespeare in Love. I think it is kind of unfairly maligned because it won Best Picture against Saving Private Ryan, which is probably a better film. But I feel like it's kind of one of those forgotten films because it's a Miramax film. So it's stuck in a purgatory. And a lot of people of like younger generations haven't seen it. Also, I think a lot of younger people are very turned off by Gwyneth Paltrow, which is fair.
There's some baggage that wasn't in that film originally.
When it originally came out. I saw it early in theaters. I thought it was very clever. I thought it had a great screenplay. I thought it was really, really cute.
Tom Stoppard.
Yep.
R.I.P.
And I also remember a very funny short film, if you can find this. And you're smiling because you know what I'm going to say. George Lucas in Love. It's a short film, so it's not very long. And it basically takes the idea of Shakespeare in Love, where the writer sees things in real life and then contributes it, adds it to his scripts. And this one is George Lucas falling in love with someone on the USC campus and including it in the Star Wars films. So if you can watch both, I would recommend it.
Okay.
Number 3.
Behind the Candelabra.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah,
that was fun.
the Steven Soderbergh.
He played the lover of
HBO,
Liberace, right?
He played the lover of Liberace, and there's like a dozen like scenes. I think I quote some with my friend Dave.
Yeah.
Constantly, but probably my best and favorite thing about that is when this is a true story. Liberace actually had his lover, his boyfriend, who's played by Matt Damon, get plastic surgery to make him look like Liberace.
That is quite a tease for that film. It's HBO, right?
It is. And
So,
Steven Soderbergh. Oh yeah, you can find it on HBO
Yeah.
Max. It's
Yeah.
it's on the service.
Nice.
High recommendation.
Yep. Now I don't know that this should be the like final film that is recommended of all of them.
It absolutely should now.
Forces of Nature. I enjoyed it. Sandra Bullock is cute in it, and I think he plays a pretty good romantic lead. I enjoyed it.
I think that it has just as much value as anything on this list.
That is a statement.
If it made you laugh, it gave you some entertainment.
I don't know that it made me laugh,
Put your
but I
worries
enjoyed it.
aside for an hour and a half. That's a movie, baby.
It is. All right. This has been
Dave
and Cheryl
and the 90s.
Goodwill Hunting 2, hunting season, scene 16, take 5.
Face facts, my friend. You're just no longer that good. Will Hunting? Now, how do you like them apples?
I don't like the sound of them apples. Well, what are we gonna do?
Jackie?
Yeah?
It's hunting season. Applesauce, bitch.
Got a favorite 90s moment or topic you want us to dive into? We'd love to hear about it. If you think we got everything wrong, we'd love to hear about that too. Drop us an email at andthe90spod@gmail.com, link in the episode description, and you can be damn sure that we'll read your comments on the show. Also, if you're digging the show, please rate, comment, subscribe, and tell everyone you know to check us out. It really does make a difference. Till next time, remember, we're nostalgia for the olds and education for the youths.